I never imagined the moment that would shatter the world I had built would arrive in the form of a text. Short, sharp, almost casual, betrayal wrapped in a few simple words. I need to explore more men before kids. My wife sent that message while I was on my lunch break at work, as if the years, the vows, the love we shared meant nothing, like a door she had suddenly decided to walk out of. I stared at it, heart hammering in my chest, trying to understand where everything went so wrong. Her name was Emily, married for 3 years, together for 7. We had talked about kids, a future, a house filled with laughter spilling from every corner. She was my dream, the one I held tightly, blind to the cracks that had been forming long before the fall. I didn't reply at first. My hands shook too much to type, and honestly, I didn't trust myself to speak while fire burned in my chest. That evening, when I got home, she acted as if nothing had happened, smiling, cooking dinner, humming to herself. I sat across from her at the table, watching someone I had known intimately move like a stranger. Finally, I asked, "What did you mean by that text?" She paused, set down the spatula, and took a deep breath. "I love you," she said softly, "but I feel like I settled too early. I never got to experience other people, other men. I don't want children yet. Not before I explore life more freely." Her words didn't just hurt. They stripped away the man I thought I was. Enough, loved, chosen. My voice barely held. "So, you want an open marriage?" She nodded. "Just until I feel fulfilled." Fulfilled. As if I wasn't enough. As if loyalty was temporary, something to outgrow. I told her I needed time to think, but the truth was, I already knew my answer. Weeks went by. She pressed the idea, late-night talks turning into arguments, tears giving way to silence. My heart wanted to believe we could fix this. But once trust cracks, it bleeds slowly, painfully. Then came the night that changed everything. I was on our couch, scrolling through my phone, when a notification lit up her screen like a dagger in the dark. From Mark. "Can't wait to see you again." Last night was unforgettable. A coldness spread through me. My body moved on instinct, picking up her phone, scrolling through messages I wished I could unsee. She hadn't asked to explore. She had already done it. When she came out of the bathroom, she found me holding her phone, face pale, eyes wide like a child caught stealing. She opened her mouth, but no sound came. "You already did it, didn't you?" I asked, voice steady, though my soul was shaking. Tears poured down her face. Apologies, excuses, claims of confusion, promises that meant nothing now. That night, I left. I packed a bag and went to my brother's place. She called nonstop, sent paragraphs of texts and voice messages filled with sobbing, begging, pleading. But pain doesn't heal with apologies. It demands something deeper. Weeks passed. I rebuilt myself slowly. Gym sessions, therapy, reconnecting with friends I had drifted from. I swallowed the bitterness like medicine, necessary for healing. Then, 1 month later, Emily showed up at my brother's house. She wasn't the confident, glamorous woman from before. She looked broken, red-eyed, shoulders slumped. She told me Mark had ghosted her after a few weeks, and that the freedom she craved felt like emptiness in perfume. "I ruined everything," she whispered, collapsing to her knees. "Please, I want us back." My heart ached hearing it. Part of me wanted to hold her, fix her, rescue us both from the ashes. But another part, the wounded part, remembered the text that fractured our life forever. I sat across from her. "I loved you enough to give up the world," I said quietly. "But you loved the world too much to hold on to me." She cried harder, promising change, therapy, commitment. But trust isn't rebuilt with words alone, not when the foundation has drowned in betrayal. I told her something I never imagined saying. "I forgive you, but I'm not returning." Her sobs echoed around me, but it was necessary, like removing a piece of myself that had been poisoned for too long. Healing, growth, and new beginnings followed. Divorce wasn't easy. Nights were long. Silence felt louder than screams. But pain, if carried correctly, becomes a teacher, not a prison. Over the next year, I rebuilt deliberately. I focused on becoming the man I had neglected while trying to be hers. I traveled, picked up new hobbies, and found joy in the little things. One bright spring afternoon, I met someone new, gentle, patient, and honest. She didn't heal me. I healed myself first. But she helped me believe love could exist without fear. And when I eventually became a father years later, it was with a woman who never saw loyalty as a limitation, only as a bond worth holding.